Hello everybody and welcome to Bleach Manga Chapter 620 live reaction and review. Where do you stand? And with a title like that, is Uryu playing silly buggers again? The Soul King's palace continues to crumble as Pernindra Parkinjaz lands a kick on Yoruichi. A kick? You make it sound like that's all he did. That motherfucker just twisted her arm like no tomorrow and then just pushed the bitch away. She's not dead and gone, but she's gone. And I think she'll be back for revenge, but she's gone for now. Oh, Jesus. Chalanganju, why are you just standing there looking at Pedria's looking like a boss? He's just like, well, I'm floating, time to go. And the one that stands in front of Ichigo was the man he once thought as his feck-off. That his friend, Uryu. Oh my god, Uryu's just looking like a boss. Ishida-kun, Ishida. Don't move, all of you. If either of you move an inch, I'll shoot. Oh, there was an inch and he shot and he... Oh, I said I'd shoot. Don't you fuck with me. Well, he just did. Do you have any idea why all of us are here? Oh, I heard. You're here to stop His Highness, was it? And I'm telling you now, I won't let you. Don't you understand? If we don't stop him, the Soul Society, the present world, Hueco Mundo, everything will disappear. Do you really think I'd be here if I didn't already know? So you know? Oh, Jesus. You know why we're here, and you know what we're fighting for? And yet why? Why the hell are you still over there? What? You don't know? It's because I'm a Quincy. Well, really? Really? That's a revelation. I thought you were a Fullbringer. Oh, years 4, asking, and I think his name's Lily. The sniper. Jesus. So the Avengers are all here. Can they speak? What's this? Wait, what? Who the hell are they surrounded? Oh wait, it's them. All of them huddled together. I came thinking that a massive army had come to stop His Highness, but... Now this is some army. Oh, they can speak. I don't need your help. Something German. Schutzstaffel, I think it is. Oh. Oh, Jesus. That area got pummeled. I'll just have to drop them. That's all there is to it. Ishida. So they're just so. Okay. And Lily's just like, well, I don't know if his name's actually like that, but you know, Hawkeye. Oh, there goes the sniper. What did he hit? I don't know. I know what you're about to say. They wouldn't survive a fall from here, and even if they did survive, there's no way they could make it back from below. But if I had killed them before dropping them, then we wouldn't have to worry at all. That's why protecting His Highness... That's what protecting His Highness means, right? I thought Lily was saying that. What? Well said, newcomer. You have our acknowledgement. Oh, wow. And Uryu was actually smiling at that. Oh, don't you dare kill my Ukitake! Don't you dare! Oh, shit. Reishi's right arm. Are you trying to drag me? Your own child down as well? Oh, God. So even if you could see the future, you couldn't see the difference in our strength. You're now far inferior compared to me. Holy shit. So now, I'll be taking your powers, right hand. Oh, shit! Oh, good gracious me. What's this? The shaking started again. What? What's happening? I've decided. I'll be taking everything that belonged to the Soul King. Where's Haschwalth? We'll put the Serite aside for now. Oh, good gracious, you know what's gonna happen. Oh my, who's bleeding? I'll take the Soul King, absorb him until I'm done. Don't let anything get in my way. Despair rains down on them as hope disappears. Jesus, what the hell is that? It looks like well, it's not. Well, is that Mimihagi? There's like, you know, the black lines are on his bloody finger and then something shooting out. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, welcome to the review section. So, kind of interesting to be sure why, because obviously, Ichigo and friends are going to survive that fall, because from the look of it, whatever page it is, and then Lily fires the... Oh, was it Lily? Yeah, because that's Lily's thing, I think it is. I think Orihime did a shield, Shunshin Rika, whatever it is, or Santen Keshu. Whatever one, to, you know, protect Ichigo from getting shot. But if he did get shot and we have this dramatization of him dying, then I'll just be like, oh, you're fucking kidding me, aren't you? But yeah, now the thing that's interesting is that all the Avengers and Uryu are up here, so that begs the question that like I said, you know, the current circumstances of Squad Zero are kind of unknown, but the only one from that squad that isn't, well, he isn't really in that squad, but from the attacking force that was focused on Squad Zero was Haschwalth, and he isn't there. Granted, he wasn't fighting, as far as we know, but he wasn't there. So what I'm guessing is that when Ichigo and friends, you know, oh, get up, right, yeah, come on, we need to track back up, and then Haschwalth's just like, I can't allow that, and he's just there, and then, you know, he reveals to be the balance. So yeah, I think there's going to be an Ichigo versus Haschwalth fight incoming. Could be wrong, but yeah, I hope he doesn't die. Really hoping, because this is not really late into the game, but at the same time, it's too early in the game for Haschwalth to die. So yeah, and what's interesting with what Uryu did is whether he's a double agent or not remains to be seen, because at the moment, you know, knowing Juha's power, he's literally playing with fire for the most part. I mean, is there a way that he stopped seeing thingies, you know, almighty powers? Because as far as I'm aware, like, you know, granted we didn't know at the time, but when Haschwalth told Uryu about the blood of Juha's, what happens when a Stern Ritter dies, the power goes back to him, and then, you know, Haschwalth was saying like, oh, I know why you're here, etc., etc., you want to take revenge for your mother. So Juha obviously knew that. Or he didn't. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, but I'm guessing that he did know that, and he's keeping his, well, enemy closer, I suppose. But if, you know, Uryu obviously knows the power, then this facade of a double agent has literally come to a close, and he is now on Juha's side as far as things go. But again, I could be wrong, but I don't really see what's the point in Juha keeping Uryu if he knows he's going to betray him, unless he's keeping him for the betraying for him having lols. I don't fucking know his mindset. So yeah, and what else? Oh yeah, oh, I forgot his name, but the four of yeah, he's just like, well said, newcomer, you have our acknowledgement. So we know for a fact that not everyone agreed with Uryu being the successor of Juha. Everyone was expecting Haschwalth because, you know, he has more name, face, and more respect than he does. But I don't think he's in the respect of all of the Avengers. But with what you know, Uryu did with like that, but obviously Thor did say you have our acknowledgement. But yeah, he's probably just saying that the hour for the sake of it instead of saying my. But either way, with what he did, everyone, those guys essentially view him as the successor now. That's what I'm getting out of this, since, you know, not everyone agreed with him being the successor. And, you know, Uryu was smiling at that. Now, Juha has evolved, well, you could say that, but he's absorbed the Soul King's right hand. Whether this is a oh good gracious me, an anti against the other demigods again, if there are any, remains to be seen. But he says something interesting, like he's going to absorb all of the Soul King, and until I'm done, don't let anything get in my way. Now, I don't really know if hold on, I think I've gone a bit too far there. I think I have. No, where the fuck is it? There we are. Oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Urahara and his squad and his guys are obviously gonna go up to the Soul Palace, as far as I'm aware, because with all that said and done. But we still got to contend with Aizen, I don't expect them to see any reactions, but I'd be surprised if I didn't, to be perfectly honest. But either way, I think that Haschwalth is going to keep Ichigo and friends busy, and all these guys, lieutenants and captains, are going to go up and try their best to deal with Squad Zero. Well, yeah, Juha did call him his Squad Zero, so the Avengers. And I have a funny feeling that they're going to win, or at least kill off one. I don't really know, but again, if people I have a funny feeling that if they win, bullshit will be called. But yeah, I wouldn't really care. I mean, they defeated Squad Zero as far as I'm aware. I mean, if they come back, then Ichigo did, and that is a call for bullshit. But yeah, this is basically a setup chapter, and I'm a little bit worried for what has happened to Ukitake, because essentially he's lost his lungs, as far as I'm aware. Or kidneys. I think it was kidneys. Yeah. And I have a fun feeling that he's going to die, and if he does, I'm going to cry. Why? Because his Bonkai aside, but not seeing his Bonkai aside, I mean, essentially he's been done dirty, in my opinion, because I'm not a major fan of Ukitake, but I'm a fan of him. I mean, I'm not as big as, obviously, Toshiro and Byakuya, but, I am a fan, and I was just wanting to know a little bit more about him, and granted we did, but, with this arc, I was hoping, come on, let's see some action. You've been absent for the most part, and then he was like, oh, he saved Soul Society, come on, and then, this was turned around because of bloody Ichigo's insubordination. Oh god, Ichigo killed Ukitake. So, setup chapter for, I'm assuming Ichigo versus Haschwalth from the way things are going, because, Haschwalth isn't there. And, the Avengers versus Urahara and his posse. Well, not really Urahara himself, but, members of his posse. So, yeah, because we need a fight for Byakuya, because, he's been he trained at the Soul Palace, and, he's obviously stronger now, and to be perfectly honest, if, no matter what you say, these guys defeated Squad Zero, killed or whatever, however you want to go about it. But I still think Nehemiah should be dead at this point. One of the Avengers are obviously going to be a suitable opponents for him. And to be perfectly honest, I think the one that's going to be best for him to fight is either Thor or Pendrira, because that would be interesting, because Pendrira could probably use his, or I think it's his powers to, counter Zenbo and Sakura for the most part. So yeah. I'm going to give this chapter an 8 out of 10. Very interesting, very enlightening, and it's got a lot of setup. Well, most of the setup was kind of a theory, but yeah, Hope Ukitake isn't dead, but if he is, in next week's chapter, let me know how you feel about that. So yeah, see you next week.